Welcome to In the Loop with Peter McGinn, Wilmington's new Assistant Superintendent.
As a result of the students' high performance in English and mathematics during the past 2 years, Wilmington High School has been named a Commonwealth Compass School by the Massachusetts Department of Education.
In the Loop is a monthly video magazine brought to you by the Wilmington Superintendent of Schools. Peter will offer Wilmington residents a closer look at school business and respond directly to email questions, concerns, ideas, and suggestions. And now, here's Peter.
Hi, I'm Peter McGinn. I'm the school district's new assistant superintendent. I began my job here in Wilmington August 1 of this past year, and I'm very excited about the opportunity to be here and serve the students of the Wilmington Public Schools. I'm standing here in front of the Swain School, which was named after a famous Wilmington teacher by the name of Henrietta Swain in 1914 as the community's high school. It served in that capacity until the current high school opened in the mid-50s. During its service, the Swain School served first as the high school, subsequently as an elementary school, and then finished its duty as an annex to the high school. Today, the Swain School building is home to the WCTV studios. In the Loop will be a monthly program that will be broadcast by WCTV, and the intention of the show will be to do exactly as the title suggests, to keep parents and the citizens of the community in the loop as far as what's occurring in the town's public schools. As the research tells us, those parents and community members, when involved in their schools, increases student achievement. So I certainly hope that this show will be informative, and if you have suggestions for the show, I'd be happy to consider those and again try to be as responsive to your interests as possible. I'm very excited about one topic, and that is Dr. Lorraine Monroe, who will visit from New York City on November 1st. Dr. Monroe, who's been featured on segments on 60 Minutes, Tony Brown's Journal, in Parade Magazine, Reader's Digest, comes to us as a very special speaker, and one that we plan to use to assist us in raising the expectations in our classrooms for Wilmington's students, just as she's done in some of the schools in New York City where scores have been lowest. And the wonderful work she's done there, we hope it translates to our work here in Wilmington. On another occasion, I'd like to bring to the camera Superintendent Joanne Benton.
I'm taking over the superintendent position on July 1st. Bill McAuliffe is moving on to Winchester, and I'm looking forward to it. There's 3,887 students that will be in my charge, and I really feel like Wilmington is my home. I've been here for 3 years now as assistant superintendent and have really enjoyed getting to know the community. One of the strengths of the community is this local cable television system, and I'm hoping to get more involved with the TV station. I know that we have a great relationship at Shawsheen School with cable, and they have, this station has broadcast a lot of our wonderful programs. The best advertisement for our schools is channels.
The middle school had a very special day for its students and its staff as they addressed one of the issues that is national in scope and is a problem in America's schools, and that is the problem of bullying. So both the staff and students, with an awful lot of planning, spent a considerable amount of time focusing on an anti-bullying program. Both the students and staff read 3 books over the summer, which had as a theme of bullying, and spent the day recently in workshops discussing books and getting out in the open the issue of bullying in schools and what we're doing here in Wilmington to combat that. One of our shows on In the Loop will focus on the school committee. I expect that we'll have a guest, perhaps the school committee chairperson, Peggy Kane, join me to discuss and explain the role of the school committee and its importance to the quality of Wilmington's public schools, and also the role of its school committee members. As you know, this is an elective office, and again, a very important elective office. Among the topics that we'll look at this year will be including perhaps a look at two organizations that do some wonderful work for the children of Wilmington, the School Business Partnership and the Wilmington Education Foundation. One of those projects, sponsored by the Education Foundation, had two teachers traveling to Alaska and to the Grand Canyon this past summer. And I've talked with those teachers. Both are very excited about their experiences, and I believe that the passion that they demonstrated to me is being translated in their classrooms and thus of benefit to the Wilmington children. We'll spend some time talking to those teachers. Another Wilmington teacher had the opportunity to tour Europe this summer with the BSO, and I believe that his instruction has clearly been affected by the opportunity to work with such an outstanding orchestra and the experiences that he had in Europe this summer. One of my thoughts for a program idea this year would be to introduce to you the chairman of the high school's guidance department and also the key individuals in Wilmington's preschool early childhood centers. It strikes me that we have individuals who are quite knowledgeable about our youngest children in our school district and the individual who's most concerned with our students as they exit from their 13 years of public education in Wilmington. In an effort to make this show more user-friendly for the citizens of Wilmington, I'd be very happy to receive your questions that I can respond to during program time. So please, as you have a question about your child's schooling, about the Wilmington Public Schools, I'd be happy to answer those questions. Please just email your questions to the address shown on the screen, and we'll have a show or a segment of each show responding to your questions.
Thanks for watching In the Loop with Peter McGinn. Remember to join us every month for new and important information about Wilmington's great schools and awesome kids.